Okay. Hello. Namaste. Namaste. Sorry about the slow start. I'm still drinking my first cup of coffee. And I am here. I'm Katrina Brady. I'm Mystic Brady. And I am here to kind of tell you guys, um, of course, to attract more clients and customers. Okay. Um, but to kind of tell you what I do, because I think a lot of people forget what I do and aren't sure. The new clients, the new customers, the new subs. They just watch my channels on TikTok or they just watch my channel on YouTube and they're not really sure what the heck is Katrina Brady doing. Okay, so I'm actually a healing artist. What is a healing artist? An artist who makes things like that based on the chakras, based on the 7 chakras in the body. Okay, the crown chakra, which is represented by white, gold, and silver effervescence, and then the third eye chakra, which is represented by purple. See, I have a lot of purple because that's my favorite color, and also the chakra that I always try to tap into because you need it for your psychic abilities. Hi, Taurus girl. Hi, TWC. You have adult ADD, so do I. And you're handicapped. I'm trying to read it. Okay. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Tammy. I'm glad you found me again. I think you used to be my sub from a while ago, back in 2020. Um Anyhow, welcome in everybody. Welcome in. I'm going to describe what I'm doing. Um I decided to set up a little thing to show you guys, and you could take a screenshot if you want. Um if you are interested in a reading or if you're interested in a healing artwork. Okay, my prices are very, very reasonable because I'm always trying to get my artwork around the world. I think that it deserves to be. I'm currently working. Oh, sorry, that was way too close. Okay, that's okay. You could watch it later, Tammy. That's okay. You could watch it later. It'll be up later. Okay, no problem. I'm just gonna go over a couple of things. And all right, so what I wanted to tell everybody, what I wanted to tell everybody is, hi, I'm Katrina Brady. Um, and I just wanted to get on today and like be organized and super ambitious without even having my coffee. So here's my coffee. Cheers. I didn't eat breakfast. I didn't eat lunch. I'm just having my first cup of coffee, which is really important. I've already manifested. I've already started to manifest. I've already wrote down a lot of my goals. Okay. I don't know. I do a lot of different things at once. So, what I wanted to tell you guys is I had in the past, I had a very like strange um uh kind of way of showing my prices and showing what I did. And I think I confused everybody. I know I confused myself. So, and I could tell that I confused because I didn't get that many calls or at any calls at all. So I was like, okay, so here's what happened to me. Okay, because you know that I'm always honest with you guys. What happened was me and Devin went to the H&R Block to do our taxes. And I considered this my small business. I mean, because look, almost this whole room is all my stuff. Look, my canvases, okay? Look, my books. This is just one of my children's books. Okay. And so I have a lot of goals, but I'm dropping the ball lately. And so basically what H&R Block said was my business is just always in the red, and my business, I'm putting money out, I'm not bringing money in, enough in to even pay for my supplies. So I was like, well, just forget. And then he was like, if the IRS came to your house to see if you use that room fully as a business, um, and you have a couch in there, or you even have a table that can be transformed into eating at that table at any time in the year, which I do. I transform this mess. This is my studio. I transform that into Easter table, Christmas table, and that's basically it. I don't really do. We don't. Oh, and Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, and sometimes New Year's Eve. Okay. Anyhow, um, we would get in trouble for that. So then I told the H&R Block guy, I said, take it off then. He goes, what do you mean? He goes, because basically what you have is a hobby that you spend a lot of money on, okay, and don't make any money on. So I was like sad and in my heart, and I felt discouraged. For the first time in a long time, I was like, maybe I should just give it up. If you don't have clients on a recurring basis, if you don't have like at least a couple of times a month, um, anybody buying your healing artwork, buying your books, buying your services of readings, getting a reading, if you don't, um, then how do you have a business? No, you don't have a business then. So I said, you know what? Take it off and just make it into a hobby. And then he goes, no, no, I can't do that this year because it's already written down. He goes, but maybe in the future we'll do that. He goes, but you could still do whatever you want to do, but it's just that you're not making enough money to call it a business. And it made me very sad. And like, so I told Devin right away, I was like, then forget it. Then I'm just not going to do it anymore because we're losing money. And like, I have a lot of art supplies in there and here and over there. Okay. And so I said, I'm not going to buy any more art supplies. I'm just going to use what I have. And Devin goes, don't do that. You love doing it. It's your thing. And I said, no, but my thing was to go across the United States and across the world, that everybody can have a piece of my healing artwork, but also the readings and the books, you know? And so I felt very down about it. This was Wednesday, right? Today is Friday. Um, but then I asked Spirit. I always ask Spirit, what should I do? Like, I'm not one to give up things, especially my dreams, because I really believe in myself. I do believe in my work. And I'm like, what happened in 2020 that's not happening the rest of the years, 2021, 2022, I have gotten sales, but it was just not enough that it was consistent for the accountant to even recognize it. And so I was like, well, that's my fault. Then I'm not being consistent myself, and so this is what I was doing. I was working a lot, you know, um, sometimes not that much, but when I was home, I was doing a lot of stuff for my psychic stuff, which I do mostly for free up until like uh, February of this year. I tried to apply for monetization, and I still have not made anything. Even though some people are giving money into the super chat, I still have not. I don't really see. I haven't seen anything. We'll see. You have to get up to $100 before they'll even think about cutting you a check. So if it's taken me 2 months, um, All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. I am all over the place. I really need to have this music though. Wait, where did it go? Oh, hold up, hold up. Hmm. I don't want to make this long because I have another video that I have to do. I don't know what happened. Mashed potatoes or roasted potatoes for better aging. Nope, does the way nope. It's cooked make it? One second, guys. Okay. And I'm listening to um this is not my music, this is Miss Manifester, and I'm giving her a shout out. I asked her for permission. Um Miss Manifester is on YouTube, and I love her videos. And this is one of her music backgrounds. Um so hopefully that's okay with her. So what I decided to do is I asked my spirit guides, I asked God, you want me to give this up? And he was like, do you want to give this up? And I said, no. I love all my art supplies. I love doing my healing affirmations. I love creating a piece that I feel inspired to create. And, but, I would just like to sell it more, you know, and then I can make more, and I'll have more room on my walls. But like, if I have something, if I have a piece from 2022, yeah, it's okay, but that's 3 years ago. And so I said to God, please show me what I'm supposed to do moving forward. If you want me to stay in this business. And basically, he gave it back to me, and he's like, you only stay in this business if you want to be in this business. Do you enjoy doing it? And that's what Devin always says. You enjoy doing it. I said, yes, I do. Like, I wouldn't be able to, I'd be able to live without doing my readings. Sorry, I'm moving around a lot. I'd be able to do without my readings, um, live without doing my readings, because it does fill me up. I like to do them, but it doesn't always fill me up to the top. It takes away from me. But when I do my healing art and my affirmations and I put together the package, that's everything to me. That's why I feel like I was put on in the world to do, put on the planet to do. Okay? That I have to do to the day I die. And so then God says, well, then you do it whether you get clients or customers or not, because it's in your blood. You understand? And I said, I understand. And but he also says, but I will help you. I said, thank you, dear God. And the universe will help too. Okay. So this is the next section of what I wanted to do. 14 minutes. Okay, yeah. I said I don't want it to be too long. Now, if you see a piece that I have done, I have created, or you have something in your mind that you want me to create, please contact me by email. If you don't have my phone number, contact me by email, and then we will start talking about it. I will let you know of any price. Anything you see in this room, I have, and like I get yelled at for this. Most of them are in their 30s, 40s, and very few of them are in their 50s. If a piece is in the 50s, it's only because it took a lot of paint and a lot of time. Okay, materials, my supplies cost me money. A lot of crystals. I use crystals. I buy crosses. Things have crosses on them. Um, they have gemstone crystals that are for a specific reason. Okay, um, so but I'm very fair with the prices. But I have to charge shipping. Shipping has gone up so much for me, for everybody. So I used to not do the shipping, and now I really constantly I have to add it on to the price. Like somebody wanted to buy something, and but they lived in England, and they asked me what a price would be, and I said, well, the piece that she was interested in was about 40, but to send it to England, it's going to cost me probably about 40. So I said, how about we settle on 30? So it would be 40 plus 30, and that would have been 70. I still think that was fair because you were going to get the Palo Santo. You were going to get some crystals in there. You're going to get the folder full of affirmations and what your actual healing art means. Um, but then I didn't hear from them again. So it's been a kind of a, I don't want to cry. 1 second. Okay. I'm not going to cry because there's always a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. Okay. They just said Palo Santo again. Um, there's a chance I'm going to be looking into, and this is what the accountant said to the H&R Block guy. He said, if you can get like an office space, because then we could validate you paying rent in office space. And when I first moved here, even like just a couple of years ago, I was looking for an apartment. I know people were like, did you break up? And I go, no. But I was looking straight up for an apartment that I could do my healing in. I can also have my privacy for my readings because I was doing a lot of readings. I was working on missing children cases, missing people cases, all for free. Um, but I was doing a lot of readings, and some of the readings were paid, and a lot of healing art. And so I needed more space. But when I looked for an apartment, I couldn't get one because nobody wanted to let me in. They thought it was weird because I was like, well, I'm married, but and I have a house. They didn't want to give me an apartment. So it was weird. But now I heard that there's this new new thing, not a new thing. People who sell things in this like warehouse, and you could rent a room, and my room would be 80 a month or 82 a month. And I could bring all my crap over there and go there whenever I want. But especially on the weekends is when you sell things. It's just that most people are not looking to spend like 40 on a canvas. Um, and I don't want to really lower my prices any lower than they are, but it would be a place to sell my books. It would be a place to get some things out, you know. Um, so I am going to think about that. So because that would also help. But what I really hoped to do was through TikTok and YouTube, the two of them. Facebook doesn't work. I tried Facebook for so many years. Nobody has ever bought anything from me on Facebook. They hardly even like my stuff on Facebook. So Facebook to me is a colossal waste. But you know, I do. Facebook is just like nosy. They just want to know what you're doing and try to figure out where you are in the world. Because I don't tell my location. As far as they're concerned, I'm still in New York. But anyhow, really tried opening up my TikTok channel, which I dropped the ball on. I just do like little funny dances and a couple of different 10-minute readings. I don't get that much attention on there either. But I really opened it up last July so that I could show my art. Um, but I didn't find many people trying to buy my art. I didn't find many people trying to be a client for a reading. either because I guess they didn't like my prices. So that takes me to what I'm doing today. I'm going to show you a screenshot of all my information so you could go to this video if you want to buy something from me, a reading, a piece of healing art, a children's book. I only have my Tomi Extra book because I am in the process of remaking my first book because I don't have any copies left. I just have one copy for me. So my first book is When Is Mommy Coming Home, which is a really good book. And as soon as I get copies made, then I will sell that myself too. I believe in women and men being their own business person. I'll sell it from my car if I have to. I want to push myself this summer. My goal is to push myself to go to do readings of my books, readings in bookstores and cafes, which we don't have that many of over here, but I'm going to try, and the library. Because a lot of kids, when I would show them my books in school, they were like, I want to buy that. How can I buy that book? And I didn't tell them my website because I didn't want them to see Mystic Brady. But now I'm kind of phasing away from being a teacher because I just feel like now I have to really focus on this business if I really want to make it into a business instead of being down $2,000 every year. Um, maybe I can spread my healing art and my readings all over the world, which has always been my plan, and help people and heal people. Okay. That being said, and the music went off, and my Palo Santo went out. Okay. Let's let's transfer it. Oh, sorry. I don't know what happened to my music. It just keeps on going. Okay, here it comes. Here it comes. I don't know. Just music always helps me. Okay, guys. So, ooh, hi, Katrina. I wish I could stay, watch. I'm fixing you, and meet my hubby. I do have a question. Will you do a reading for Sebastian? Sure, I'll do a reading for Sebastian. I haven't felt anything different than what I've already said about him, but I will do him. I'll put him on my list. Hi, Jen. Hi, Unique Unicorn. I'm so glad you're here. I love you too, Unique Unicorn. Hi, Holly from Canada. Thank you for loving my headband. You love my wig? It's your thing, so it's your prerogative. Hi, Tristan. Hi, Rich. Sorry if I was ignoring the chat. Okay. The person who said, wait, I have a adult ADD and autism. I'm not handicapped. I'm a Taurus, and I have OCD, and I'm a chill guy. I'll be 21 on my birthday, April 20th. A Nirvana shirt from Amazon, and I like it. Okay. Happy birthday. That's what I wanted to say to you. Okay. Tracy Delahante, Judy Bullock, a Taurus girl reads from over the pond. Okay, namaste, everybody. All right, so here, this is the first thing that you need to know. Oh, sorry about all this mess. Okay, I'm trying to be like super organized and put this up on, but I know it's coming out messy. The first thing you need to know is if you want to get in touch with me about a reading or healing art or a book, you do this. Katrina8.kb@gmail.com. So screenshot that, okay? Katrina8.kb@gmail.com. If you want to talk to me about something, even, I talk to you about anything. You know that you don't have to pay me to talk to me, ask me a question. I try to answer every question that I get. So if you don't have my phone number, you email me. Okay? But I'm hoping to get some clients and customers. Okay. Now, if you straight up see something that you like in this room, or you want a reading or a book or some sort of service, some people, they call me because they want me to look into somebody's case. Somebody's missing person in their family. Okay. You could hire me for that as well. Okay. So here it is, paypal.me, capital M, lowercase e, slash Katrina Brady, lowercase letters, 77. PayPal.me slash Katrina Brady 77. If you want to buy me a coffee, if you want to donate to the channel, okay, that would be great. If you donate to the channel, that helps me. That helps the channel. Okay, because then I could buy supplies, or I could buy these Palo Santo sticks that I go through that I'm lighting. I write names on it usually. They're not cheap. Nothing's cheap. Look at how many candles I go through. These are all prayer candles, and there's a whole bunch over there, and there's a whole bunch in my living room. There's even a prayer candle outside. Okay, so if you want to pay me for something, this is what you need to do. If you're old-fashioned like I am, I'm so lame. I have PayPal, but Devin set it up for me. I don't know how to use PayPal. So I'm old-fashioned where I can use a P.O. box because I know how to write a letter and put a stamp on it. So if you can only pay me through the old-fashioned way, that's fine. That's why I have a post office box, which costs me like $160 a year, and it goes up, or maybe it was even $188. So I hope that people will start using my post office box, because I visited the other day and there was nothing in it. I was like a little bit sad about that. But anyhow, because everything's expensive. So please use my post office box, P.O. Box. Okay, P.O. Box. I did it two different ways. Either put Mystic Brady or Katrina Brady. It's better if you put Katrina Brady, to tell you the truth, because when people see Mystic, they flip out at the bank, they flip out at the post office. They don't take kindly to psychics over in the Texas area. Okay, so Katrina Brady, but I am listed under both names. P.O. Box 62132. P.O. Box 62132, San Angelo, Texas 76906. Yeah, your money will take a little while to get here. If you're buying a reading, if you're buying healing artwork, as soon as I get your money or your payment, you can give me a money order, a check. Some people have given me cash. If you give me cash, make sure you wrap it up good. Put it in a piece of paper and make it very, because I've had people from the post office open up my envelopes and steal money. Then when I accused them of it, they were like, "This is how the envelope came. Don't blame me. You're missing a 20 spot, or you're missing a 40 spot." Okay, so yeah, it's always better to do a check, money order, because you could you can always, track that. But if you only have cash, I've had clients that gave me $80 in ones, if you know what I mean. Okay. And there's no shade there. They paid for the healing artwork. Um, and that was very good. Okay. I've had people who say, well, I don't have an address for you to send it to because I'm currently homeless, but I would love to have this piece. And you know what? I send it to a place where they tell me to send it. Maybe you have a friend's house. Maybe you have a parent or a sibling or a sister or a friend that you could use their address, and I'll send it there. Okay. So Mystic Brady, P.O. Box 62132, San Angelo, Texas. And that's a little bit blurry. 76906. Screenshot it. Here it is over here. Same thing. I give you the PayPal. Sorry. All things whatsoever you shall ask in prayer, believing you shall receive. Thank you, dear God, for letting me receive clients and customers that really need my healing artwork, need my healing readings, and need my children's books. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you, universe. Thank you, dear God. In the Father, of the Son, Spirit, amen. Okay, sorry, just doing a little prayer. PayPal.me, capital M, lowercase e, / all lowercase letters, Katrina Brady 7. That's my PayPal. And guess what? Here's another sad fact. My PayPal was only used oh my God, on a business level twice for a whole year. For a whole year, it was only used twice. So people were like, are you alive? It was really bad. It was like every year since 2020 was the best year for me for some reason, for my healing art. Yeah, it went to a standstill, and it's like first you cry, first I get upset, like why doesn't anybody care or love me or want my work, and then you get like resentful, like I'm an idiot to think that I can actually make something nice for somebody. And then you stop feeling sorry for yourself and say, do you want to do this? Yes, I do. Then just, there's no other way to do it but make it happen with the help of God and your angels. And that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to do today in an odd, awkward way. Okay. I think that's enough of that. Okay. Now, I think I showed you everything. My Mystic Brady, Katrina Brady P.O. Box. I showed you if you just want to talk to me and ask me a question, or if you have a question about any artwork. And I'll be doing little videos, art gallery videos again. But remember, mostly everything is like 40. There's only a couple of pieces that have a lot that will cost me a lot of money to mail, so I have to, because they're a big piece, the horses. Okay. But I don't think anything is unreasonable. I really don't. All right. The next thing I want to show you, I feel like I'm playing a card game. A lot of times I do this thing called emergency messages, and people seem interested in it. So if you want emergency messages, all you would have to do is tell me your sign, tell me your name and your sign in my email, and then just PayPal me or PO box me your payment, and I will do your emergency messages as quick as I get the payment. Okay. Now, this is what I have available. I had a really complicated setup, and I said maybe it was too complicated for everybody. So let's do it. Let's do it simply. If you want a regular video reading, I'm sorry I'm shaking, but it's hard to hold the camera. It's my iPad I'm working from. If you want a regular reading, it could be private because I know how to do it. I just know how to push the button to be private. Okay. Or if you just want to tell me, give you a nickname, or sometimes somebody just says, just don't say my name, but you could say my sign. So I'll say, emergency messages for Gemini or emergency messages for Aquarius, whatever it is, whatever your sign is. And then I'll just make believe I'm talking to your sign. Okay. But some people don't care and they just like, no, just talk to me and give me a 30-minute reading. A 30-minute reading, video reading that I do on YouTube is $60. Okay. Now, some people actually like to talk to me on the phone. I don't know why. I don't know why, but they actually like to talk to me on the phone. Sometimes I get migraines and headaches, not even talking on the phone, but just ask my family how many times I talk to them. That's why I love to text, because texting always saves me from that. But I can do a phone reading if I meditate beforehand. If you would like to talk to me on the phone and do your reading over the phone, I could do it two ways. I could do it FaceTime or just, tell you what the cards that I have. But I could do it over the phone. I used to do it back in New York. When I lived in Staten Island, New York, I had so many phone readings that I did. I had a guy that always used to come in from Jersey. Then I had a baby, my second baby, and I was like, oh, I don't think it's a good idea if you come over here and from Jersey, to Staten Island. And he was like, can I do it on the phone? And I was like, I don't know, because I wasn't that experienced. And I was like, I could try. And he goes, yeah, just do whatever, you just won't have my palm there, but just do whatever you do with the cards and we'll just talk on the phone. And that he mailed me the money. Back then it was, he would mailed it to me in a card. And then I did the phone reading. We used to do that every 6 months. He would do it every month, but I would say, no, that's too much. Nothing really is going on, in a month. So you should never get your readings too close together. Anyhow, if you would love a phone reading, the phone reading is 60 minutes, so you have a full hour with me to ask all your questions, and I do the best that I can, and that's 80. It used to be much more, but I'm trying to be a business person. Okay. But the video reading always is 30 minutes for 60. If you want to double it to make it an hour reading, then just add another 60. Okay. Um, but so far, I think that's fair. And that's fair. Okay. I tried to make it as simple as I could. I asked my guides what I should do, and this is what they came up with. They like the 6 and they like the 8. Now, if you're interested in any of my books, I only have Tomi Extra available because I'm getting my other book made. It takes time and money. So, right now I just have Tomi Extra books available. If you want a hardcover, it's 25. If you want a soft cover, it's 20. You might say, that's an awful lot, Katrina. Well, I paid for my own books to be made. I'm a self author. And here it is. The hardcover is really beautiful. Okay. and it's really talks about how Devin helped me on it with it. He drew some of the pictures, the characters, and it's really I'm really so proud of Tomi Extra. I made it in 2019. I worked on it for actually the spring and summer, and it has a lot of my artwork in it, and I'm really really proud of it. I'm proud of all the different colors on the pages. It's very good for kids who are just learning to read and starting chapter books, and kids that can't read, you could read to them a chapter every night or a couple of pages every night because there are loads of pictures. That's what I liked as a kid, and I asked kids when I being a teacher, I asked them what they liked to see, and even though they were older, they loved to see pictures and colors on every page, and so that's what I did. And when you make colors on every page, it costs you money. Just white is cheap, right? But if you want colors on every single background of the page, that's going to be money. Okay? I'm so proud. I'm happy and grateful and proud of my books, my children's books. Um I This is supposed to be one of 3. As you could see, does it say it? It says it somewhere that this is supposed to be Tomi Extra Part 1. But life happened and I never got a chance to write the next 2 books, but maybe when I'm actually retired, I will. So if you're interested and you have kids, or even if you're just interested in yourself, because what I do is I'm combining color therapy. I'm helping your chakras when you read this book. Adults need to see colors too. Okay. Um, so the red root chakra that I made this, my first book is blue. So that's for the throat chakra and expressing yourself and everything to do with, speaking and talking, um, expressing yourself. But this one, I decided to make green for the heart chakra and red in the background, and it's shiny, um, for your red root chakra to feel safe and to feel rooted and to feel like you have enough. Um, yeah. So okay. So that's with my books that are available now. When is mommy coming home? When that's done, it'll probably only be 20 because I think I'm just gonna. I'll try to get some hardcovers. But if it's a hardcover, it probably will only be 25. Um, just like this, 25 and 20. Um, because to get them made up, it'll probably be like 1500, and so that's what I'm saving up for. Anyhow, so if you're interested in a psychic reading for 30 minutes, it's 60. If you're interested in a phone reading for an hour, and I do like probably 6 decks of cards, sometimes more, because it depends on what your questions are. Some people have a lot of questions about people who are in heaven. I'm very good at that. I'm very good at talking to people who are in heaven. Okay. And I'm not bragging. It's just, I know my forte. I know my worth. I know what I could do. Um, and so, yeah. Should you talk to them all the time? No, you shouldn't, because that's kind of abusive. You don't want to get a reading over and over again. That's why I tell people to wait a couple of months, or at least 6 months, because if you're doing it over and over again, it's kind of like you're not believing that they're with you. And they are indeed with you. But sometimes you just need a little reading if you haven't never really contacted them before, or you're just really, really missing them. Okay. Um, okay. I didn't want to go on that long, but if you stayed with me for this whole video, I thank you from the bottom of my heart and the tip of my crown chakra to the bottom of my root chakra feet. And I will see you later. Namaste. I'll be back later, but I have to go eat something because I didn't have breakfast or lunch. I just wanted to do this really quickly. And now I have to wipe off the glitter from under my eyes because that's annoying. Okay. Love you guys.